Good evening, everyone. Happy Halloween, you ghosts and goblins out there. It is the varsity half of a JV varsity doubleheader tonight here at the Icebox in Lincoln. And the Junior Stars taking on the Des Moines Oak Leafs in what should be a really good contest. Both teams getting ready to take the ice. Nets getting put into position. We're getting set to go here momentarily. If you're just now tuning in tonight, you missed a good junior varsity game. Lincoln defeated Des Moines, the Oak Leafs, 3-1. 2 goals by Ethan Nickel, and another one added by Braden Thomas. And that gave them the 3-1 win. That makes them 3-0 on the season. Looking forward to facing Oak Leafs again next weekend for Saturday, Sunday, back-to-back on the road. Stars taking the ice, and we're getting ready to go here. While we do that, we will thank some of our great sponsors here on Halloween night. Precision Steel Systems. Tonight they're sponsoring the power plays. And also Donner Steelworks. You've truly made our season steel strong. This Halloween, we're sending a monstrous thank you for your unbreakable support of the Lincoln Junior Stars hockey team. And also Cornhusker Family Dental. We love the King family. Thanks so much for your spooktacular support of our hockey team. Your sponsorship keeps our smiles as bright as the full moon, even after those chilling slap shots and frightful face-offs. Generosity helps keep our players in the game and out of the crypt. We couldn't do it without your hauntingly good care and community support. With ghoulish gratitude from Lincoln Junior Stars. That's Cornhusker Family Dental. I think next week, when we're on the road in Des Moines, we'll also give an opportunity to give thanks to our golf outing sponsors for our fundraiser this year. All right, time for team introductions ahead of our varsity tilt.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Halloween Eve's high school hockey match. To begin by welcoming tonight's visiting team, the Des Moines Oak Leafs, coached by head coach Scott Long, assistant coaches Ronnie George, Austin Greenhow, Derek Mercer, player number 28, Michael Grant, number 29, Edward Yankowski. Number 23, Max Ladson. Number 10, Grayson Mann. Number 3, Will Pennington. Number 35, Devin Brower.
All right, we're ready to play hockey here at the Icebox. Again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following along. Hope everything's gone well at your place this Halloween night. Again, Merrick Vest in net for the Stars. And in net for the Oak Leafs tonight, number 35. It's Devin Brower, senior. And Devin Brower, number 35, in net for the Oak Leafs, senior from Waukee Northwest High School. Let's get it going. We saw some of this in the JV game. It's Sam Rose taking the faceoff. Paul King, Ethan Nickel out there. They win the faceoff. Nickel immediately on the attack. Taken away. Des Moines. Waiting patiently. They flip it ahead. And kicked into Lincoln zone. Moat out there. Cooper Moat on the defensive line. He's out there joined by A.J. Hoyle as well. Leo Miller out on the ice. He sends it in. As Lincoln's in the middle of a line change. Same for Des Moines. Moat and Hoyle stay out there. Isaac Parker out there on the ice now. Sent back in deep. Chipped up and out into the neutral zone by Lincoln. They give chase now deep. Parker. Cooper Willis down there in the mix. Puck squirts free. Trenton Ballman out there. Sent out. Broadfoot sends it back in. And the Leafs have to reset. Takeaway. Cade Carlson sends that one back into the Lincoln zone. Played behind the net. Broadfoot. Sent up and out of play. And we'll have a face-off. Just getting going here. 17-minute periods here in the varsity games. 14:57 left to go in the first. Ben Insko comes in. else we got out there? Looks like Riker Noden is out on the ice. Britton Donner. You'll hear some familiar names from the junior varsity game if you tuned in. Again, we're down a few players due to football. High school football playing tonight. Start of playoff season there. There's Lincoln on the attack. 3-on-2. Deke there, nothing called. Donner keeps it in. Now it's sent far to the far side. Oh, that is Tegan Dahlberg, and he took a heck of a shot, and he is down on the ice. And they're going to blow the whistle as Tegan blindsided. No call made. Assistant coach Nick Dahlberg, his father, helping him up. Some words to say to the officiating team. They're huddled up down here at the blue line. Teagues is going to take a seat. Hopefully he's okay. He might take the night off. 14:30 left. Just getting going here in the game. Tegan Dahlberg. He's got to put his helmet back on. Just taking a breather, but he took a shot. Neutral zone face-off here. And it's controlled by the Leafs. This is played ahead. Schwartzman. Here comes the Leafs the other way. There's the back in there. Nowhere to go. Moat was there for him. Played to the near side. Chipped up off the boards. Good hit there by Riker. Riker's going to come away with it. Tries to put it on the forehand. That one goes high. Kept in, though, by Lincoln. Played behind the net. Loose in the corner. AJ. Deflection. Picked up by Carlson. They play behind the net. Out to the far side. Kept in by Lincoln. Played down below the circle. Shot up into the net. Deflected up into the net. And we'll have a face-off here in the Des Moines zone. Aggressive work here so far by the Junior Stars. No score. AJ Hoyle, Cooper Moat, Cade Carlson. That is Taylor Dahlberg out there, 62. And taking the face-off, I believe that was Trenton Mullen. Hoyle. Taylor Dahlberg. Carlson. Crosses the blue line. Scrum on the far side. Kept in and out, kicked out. Neutral zone. Lincoln will regroup. Flip back out of the zone. Here comes Des Moines. They lose it. Flicked up and out into neutral ice. Dahlberg sits somebody down and has something to say about it. Back to the neutral zone. Sent in deep. That one actually got on net from the red line by Cooper Moat. And here comes Des Moines with numbers. Shot. Goes high and wide. Dahlberg chipped ahead. Wave up the icing. Wholesale changes for both teams here as Des Moines will settle in here. 12:15 left to go first period. Rose, Nickel, King, the forwards for Lincoln. Just waiting, just waiting. Sent in, Broadfoot's there. Nickel. Sent back into the Des Moines zone. Here they come the other way. Cross ice pass. Good defense there by the Stars. Shot. Toe drag. Got up into the mask. A vest. Good save. Another one. Goes low. King trying to chip it out. Sent back deep. Kept in here, right at the blue line. Still, now it hops out of there. The Stars come the other way. King got some back pressure on him. Leafs go the other way. Slowing down as they peel off for a line change. Jankowski. Shot, glove, save made by Merrick Best. Well, it was Matthew Travis's saves that were one of the highlights of last weekend. We got a whistle here. Sending somebody out. Talk about Merrick Best in net tonight. Matthew Travis last weekend ended up, after week one, highest save percentage in the league. Here's Schwartzman. Toe drag. High! Off of the pipe. And that's a good goal. Toe drag to the top corner. And Cash. Schwartzman. Senior from Lincoln Southwest. He gets his first tuck. And it's a 1-0 Stars lead. Stars send it around. Kept in. That one deflects off of Donner's skate. Shot. Comes high, blocked on the way in. Centering pass, nobody there. Comes out of the zone, and Des Moines retreats. Dahlberg, Taylor Dahlberg giving chase. 4 fresh skaters out there for the Stars. Grant for the Leafs. Nobody to send that one to. Here comes the Stars the other way. Carlson up the far side. Schwartman. Carlson looking to center. Nobody there. That's Clausen. He keeps it in the zone. Trevor Broadfoot. Clausen goes back to get it. Up to Broadfoot. It's at his feet. Sends it deep. Far side kept in. Out. Leaks out of there. Broadfoot back for it. Chips it up off the boards to Carlson. Chipped ahead. Now, here come the Leafs the other way. Played in the corner. Separated from the puck. Collision behind the net. Leafs back up to the point. Cross pass. Nobody there. Broadfoot comes away with it. Back into neutral ice. Oh, they didn't call that. How did they not call that? Loose puck. Best thought he had it. There's a shot. Gets in all the way on the pads. Good save. Played to the corner. Should have been an icing call, and this all would have been for nothing. Or, excuse me, an offside call. Stars delayed offside there. Des Moines comes away with it. Now we're going to get a whistle. Yep. So they call the offside here. 8:21 left, first period, just getting going. Stars with a 1-0 lead. Face-off won by Lincoln. Teague and Dahlberg back out there after taking a big hit in front of the Lincoln bench early on in this period. Good to see him back out there. In neutral zone, back and forth. Here comes Nickel. Chips it ahead. Chases it down. Played to the boards. Loose. Played around to the corner. It's in the shot. I think. Loose puck. Excuse me, that's Hoyle. In the top of the circle. Face off on the far circle with 7:45 left to go, first period. Leo Miller comes in to the circle to take it. Cooper Willis is there. Isaac Parker as well. The line mate. That one gets away from the Stars. Here come the Leafs. Deke on the far side. Good shot there given. Cooper Moat getting physical out there. Shot from above the circle. That one goes wide. Played back out to the point. On the way in. Here comes Lincoln with pace. Isaac Parker in the corner. Back to the boards, and the Leafs flip that one up and out into neutral ice. Dump deep. Hoyle's over there. Play to the far side. Kept in by Des Moines. In the center of the circle. That's got a piece of that one. It comes clear out to the near side blue line. Back down deep. Down to the far side. Who wants it? Well, Moas is going to go ahead and get physical. That sneaks out of the zone, and here comes Lincoln the other way. Parker tried to change direction. Poke check, taken away. Schwartman back out there. He's got the goal for Lincoln. Evan Clausen. Riker Noden, far side. Scrum ensues. Kept in by Broadfoot. Sneaks out of the zone. Cash gonna dump and chase. Oh, it gets blocked. Loose puck. Picked up. Cash tried to dump that pass off. Taken away here by Des Moines. Here come the Leafs. Drop pass. Near side. Campbell, tough angle. Save made. And kicked up and around. Best playing well here in net so far. Lincoln, cross ice pass. Gets away. Noden peels off for a change, and we'll have fresh skaters. It'll be an icing. 5:17 left to go, first period. A little back and forth here, but Lincoln with the 1-0 lead. Face-off in Lincoln zone, won by the Stars. They take it out to neutral ice, comes back in to Lincoln zone. They send it right back out. No icing. Break that off. Far side. Scrap for it. Lincoln tries to center. Taylor Dahlberg tried a can opener that one. Goldie comes out, lays out on the puck. We'll have a face-off. It's Carlson, Hoyle, Moat, Bauman, and Taylor Dahlberg out there on the ice for the Junior Stars. Face-off corralled. Sent back in deep. Oak Leaf trying to clear. Kept in by Lincoln. Nobody playing the blue line very hard. Hoyle. Sends that up. Bauman's there. Taken away. Sent in deep. Bauman's got it again. Excuse me, that's Hoyle. Hoyle with speed. Tries to cut to the center. Gets it knocked off his stick. Dahlberg pinches. Keeps it in. Played back to the corner. Bauman, point blank shot. Save made. Played in the corner. Back out to Hoyle. Blue line rip. Ooh, stepped right in front of that, but he saw it all the way. 3:57 left to go, first period. Paul King, Sam Rose, Ethan Nickel. That line's out there with Broadfoot and Clausen. Nickel goes to get it in the neutral zone, sends it in. King gives chase. Here come the Leafs. Poke check, right? King knocked that right back to the goalie. Say what you will, it's an entertaining line. 3:37 left to go, first period. Stars have it. Broadfoot sends it over to open ice. Picked up there by Des Moines. Cross-ice pass. Here comes Gladson. He sends it deep. Kept in. Ooh, lost an edge there. Loose puck in front, sent away. That shot doesn't make it all the way in. Grant for Des Moines. Down below the line. To the point. Pennington, he sends a shot in, deflected away. Grant, again, below the line. That one sent back up and out of the zone. Des Moines regroups, chips it in. And some of them will peel off and get some fresh skaters out there. King gets it on the run. One man to beat, puts on the brakes, comes to the center. Drag. Couldn't get a shot on net there. Leafs getting organized. Send it up through the zone, through the neutral zone. Lincoln goes back to give chase. Take it away, Des Moines. The Leafs. Top of the circle, far side. Touch pass down low. Taken away. Too many sticks in the way. Good back check there. Oh, Noden's got it. Point blank shot. Save made. I don't even think the goalie knew he had it. A little giveaway there by Des Moines, and they almost capitalized. Here come the Leafs with some speed. Puts on the brakes, loses it. They come away with it. That's Campbell. Now here comes Lincoln the other way. Riker Noden tries to knock that one out of the air. Back and forth. Insko. He sends it behind net. And Des Moines gathers and tries to make a charge here. Time running down here, first period, minute 20 left. Stars leading 1-0. It's Tegan Dahlberg. Takeaway here. Shot. Comes high and wide. Loose puck. Best couldn't corral that one. Just out of his reach. Played behind him. Taylor. Ahead. To give it to Bauman. It's back into the Lincoln zone. Donner now. Just trying to get it up and out of there with some organization. .45 seconds left in the period. Sent deep by the Oak Leafs. Crosses in front of the net. Now played to the near side. Ooh, big shot from behind there on Bauman. It comes careening out all the way down into the Des Moines zone. 23 seconds left. There's Des Moines with time running down. 10 seconds left. Takeaway. Cross-size pass. Oh, that one's taken away and then ends up in the netting. That was risky. Risky cross ice pass in your own zone. 3.8 seconds left here in the period. Trenton Bauman's going to take the face off. Just got to make a quick stop here, and then the horn will sound. Ooh, that was a quick stop. We meant what we said there. That needed a quick stop, and that one ended up right in Vest's lap, right at the horn. That's the end of the first period. We'll take a quick break here. We're going to cut the ice, and we'll be back momentarily. Stars leading 1-0. Welcome back, everyone. Ready for second period action here in the varsity half of a doubleheader tonight in the Icebox in Lincoln. Stars leading it over the Des Moines Oak Leafs 1-0 off of a Cash Schwartzman goal in the first period. Merrick Vest has been solid in net for sure here so far in the first period. Got plenty of work in. I'm sure plenty more to go. Hey, just want to say it is senior spotlight time. If you're ever here at the Icebox, you look to the north, you see all the banners, all of the seniors are in attendance. Senior spotlight Ben Insco. Nickname Bensko. Oh, hang on just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Before I was so rudely interrupted by my son. Senior spotlight time. It is Ben Insco, nicknamed Bensko. Bensko's favorite thing about hockey, bus trips with the boys. I can see that. Pre-game song, Ride With Me by Nelly. Not on my playlist, but that shouldn't stop anybody from picking their own pregame song. Pre-game food, a Mr. Good Sense sandwich. It's a solid choice. Good Sense kind of flies under the radar. If you follow us on our YouTube page, youtube.com/@LJSHockey, which is probably where you're watching us right now, there are highlights. All of our seniors out there, some highlight packages and some videos made. More senior spotlights to come here as we get started here at second period time. And off the hop, the Oak Leafs win the toss. It's Cooper Moat out there with Riker Noden. Looks like Cash Schwartzman is out there as well. Ben Insco. Bensko. Maybe he got some good sense in between periods there. Played down into the corner. Oh, there's a blindside shot by Oak Leafs player on Cash Schwartzman. Had a shot on net, saved, and we'll have a face-off down here in the Des Moines zone. Trenton Bauman to take the face-off. He's shown by Taylor Dahlberg, and I believe that was Cade Carlson out there as well. Shot, loose puck. Bauman tried to center it. Right idea. Future zone turnover. Moat. Oh, he loses an edge, but he tries to get the pass away up to Schwartzman. Assuming that was Bauman. Here comes the Oak Leafs the other way. Broken up. Puck controlled by Lincoln. Set ahead through neutral ice. Oak Leafs try to regroup. They flick it into the zone. It's going to be a high stick, and we'll have a face-off down in the Des Moines zone. Just getting going here. Second period. It's a minute and a half gone by. Oh no, the face-off's going to be down here in the Lincoln zone. Picked up, Noden is over there. Far side, Paul King, Sam Rose. Rose sends it up and out. That's going to be an icing. And we'll do it all over again down here in the Lincoln zone. Clausen and Broadfoot out there as well. Sam Rose to the face-off circle. Sampson gets it. Clausen around to the far side. Chip back in by Yokeleeps. Loose puck in front. Swept aside by Nickel. He takes a shot from the side. And I'll tell you what, high school hockey, you absolutely have to have your head on a swivel. This is big boy stuff. Samson Rose takes the shot. High blocker comes down in front, right in the slot. Now it's kicked out of the zone. Lincoln will regroup. Sam. Oh, they're going to get an offside on Paul King. I've seen worse. Regardless, face off in the neutral zone. 14:26 left to go, third period. It's been fun to watch that same line all through juniors. They're calling the 3N line. Nickel, Noden, and who's the other N? I can't remember. Cooper Willis out there with Leo Miller. Willis tried to get to the front. Knocked off the puck. Checked into the boards. Cooper Moab, top of the circle, blocked. Here comes Yokeleeps with numbers. Turns on the brakes, tries to center it, deflected away. Parker out there as well for Lincoln. Yokeleeps taking their time through neutral ice. On a rush. Just lost the handle on it. Lincoln comes away with it. A.J. Hoyle. Quick feet. Hoyle gets it back. Knocked away. Lincoln sends that back deep. Schwartman working with a goal. Drop pass to Noden. To the slot. Blocked down in front. Good save made there by the goalie. This one's going to be nip and tuck, I feel like, right down to the very end. 1-0 score here. 13:02 left to go in the game. Ben Insko in there to take the face off. Scrum in the corner. Riker Noden, former footballer. Oh, point blank, Noden was there. Noden still battling for that puck. Here come the Leafs. They're down deep. We're going to call that on ice. Icing with 12:38 left. Face off in the Des Moines zone. Insko to take the draw again. Clausen and Broadfoot, the defenders. Clausen knocked down. Played right at the red line. Noden chips it ahead. Looking to center. Nope, it wasn't kept in. That's going to be offsides. So we'll have a drop right here at the near dot in the neutral zone. Ballman comes in to take the face off. He's joined by Carlson and Taylor Dahlberg. Dahlberg Skates around, far side. Change of direction. Loses it. Right back around. Britton Donner in there. That's going to be another icing. We'll have another face-off down here in the Des Moines zone. So Des Moines really giving them chances here. Even strength, but Lincoln's been living in the offensive zone here for a while. Been getting their chances. See if they can get a clean one here off the draw. It's going to be Bombin again to take the face-off. Moat and A.J. Hoyle back there at defense. Dumped in by Des Moines. Hoyle. To Moat. He gets knocked off the puck. Shot just goes wide. Played in the corner. Way back behind. Now we're going to have a penalty, and who are we going to get it on? Looks like we're going to get it on Hoyle for the hold. So AJ's going to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes and think about it with 11:15 to go here in the third. Power play ensues for the Oak Leafs. Penalty kill on the ice. Cooper Moat, Cash Schwartman, Ben Insko, and Britton Donner. Face off, won by the Oak Leafs. Top of the circle. Moves in, it's got some space. Now they play it down below the goal line. Kicked around far side. Out to the point. Cross ice pass. Leafs taking their time. Winds up, block shot on the way in. Good job there by Schwartman to eat that one. That's why Mom and Dad buy the good pads. That one sent back up and out. And Des Moines will have to regroup. Minute 10 left in the Des Moines power play here. 10:20 left to go in the game, in the second period. Des Moines on a rush. Lost the handle. And the Stars clear again. Des Moines not really getting, after that first initial possession, not really getting a good look. Play deep in the corner. Time running down. 40 seconds left in the power play. Lincoln with a good kill here so far. Now the Leafs get a rush. Poke check. Nicely done. And that's sent out, kept in. Played down deep in the near side corner. Now behind. Below the line. Good pressure applied. They turn it over. And they have to start again. 12 seconds left. Now they're going to freeze the puck there with 12 seconds left on the power play for Des Moines. Not much to show for them there. Bombing to take the face off. Played behind the net. Leafs are going to chase. Hoyle's ready to come out of the box in 3-2-1. He's going to come straight into the action. He's got the puck. Turns it into a 3-on-2. And to Taylor Dahlberg, played behind the net. He goes down. Here come the Leafs the other way. Clausen takes it. Ahead to Bauman. Here come the Stars the other way. Late offside. Here comes the Oak Leafs throwing it into the zone. And right back out they come. And right back in they come. A little back and forth here in the second period. Neither team can really take a physical advantage here so far. Leafs play it deep in the corner. They skate behind Merrick Vest in net. Shot just off the shoulder. Best with a good move. Kick that one aside. Loose puck. Paul King trying to chase it down. Race back to it. Leafs come away with it. Thrown up ahead. Cooper Moat sends it back out of the zone. Turns it right back over to a Des Moines player. Drop pass. Ooh, tough angle shot there. Vest was ready for it. And he freezes the puck with 7:36 left in the second. 1-0 Stars lead. Early goal in the first period by Cash Schwartman. The lone scorer of the game. Now we got a whistle. Who are we going to throw out of the circle? Nope. Well, they're going to toss an Oak Leafs player out of the circle, and we're going to do the face-off over again. Leafs win the toss. That one rides the rail all the way around off of a high shot over the goal. Play to the corner. Tough shot there. Cooper Moat absorbed that one. Ahead to Paul King through the neutral zone. Chips it ahead. Saw that Rose was ahead of him. Leafs take it away. Dump and chase. Pursued down in the corner. Moat again trying to get revenge on that last hit. Leafs. Good stick work there. H.A. Hoyle there to pick that one up. Flares a pass over to Ethan Nickel. Poked away. Campbell for Des Moines. Far side. Riker Noden over there battling. The Leafs come away with it. Drop pass shot. Just came inside the netting. Back out to the point. Blue line blast blocked on the way in. Moines comes away with it. From the circle. Blocked away. Back out to the point. Sit down and around, and this one could have gone up, and I thought that was coming over the glass. That's going to be an icing. We'll play it back down here in the Lincoln zone. 5:52 left in the second. Good competitive game. Two evenly matched teams here so far. Face-off control by the Leafs. Right down below the goal line. Back out to the point, top of the circle. That hit some bodies on the way in. Schwartman. To Noden, back to Schwartman. Knocked away. Good forecheck, back checking there by Des Moines. Looks like we're going to have something or other. And do not pass go, do not collect 500. Ben Insko is going to go to the box and think about it. Caught him with the hook. .529 left. Second period. Des Moines going to go on their second power play of the period. So 5-on-4 advantage here for Des Moines. They trail by 1. Sent around by Lincoln. Kept down deep. Des Moines, point blank shot. Best there with the save. Couldn't corral it, the rebound. Back out to the point. Gladson sends it down to the deep end. Now it's kicked up and out of there. Des Moines will have to retreat. Play behind the net. Centering pass shot. Wide. Lincoln player, or no, the Leafs player went down there on the boards. Gets it back. Change of direction. Back out to the point. Center of the circle. Oh, good pass. They're going to have a no-look pass there. Oh, good moves. Oh, he lost the puck. Got to take that one with you. Loose puck. Picked up here by Lincoln. It wasn't for a lack of trying. That was a pretty good Des Moines shift there on the power play. They just couldn't get anything out of it. Shorthand shot attempt there off the mask, and a good chance the other way for Lincoln. 20 seconds left on the Des Moines power play here with 3:48 left to go in the second. Point blank shot, couldn't do it. Ten seconds on the power play. Des Moines, they get it down low, they get it deep. Centering pass comes out through everybody, and Lincoln will kill off the power play. Ince goes out of the box. Oh, no look pass. Goes through everybody. Here comes Lincoln. On a rush. Schwartman. Lead pass from Dahlberg. Goes to the middle. Moines picks it up. Poked away. And sent up and out. Well, it certainly hasn't been for a lack of trying, but Des Moines is knocking on the door here. But they trail 1-0. Lincoln hanging on here. Boyle chips that one out. Ahead through neutral ice. Riker Noden out there. Here comes the Leafs the other way. They don't have the numbers. Loose puck. Moat has it in the corner. Good forecheck though here by the Leafs. They've been pesky. Kind of caught Lincoln in a change there, so not a real scoring opportunity. Ensko tries to keep that in, and they peel off. Fresh skaters out on the ice. Willis out there. Leo Miller's out there. Isaac Parker out there as well. Here come the Leafs. Charging ahead. Campbell has gotten more ice time out there than I think anybody has. Puck redirects down into the corner. Parker with it. Gets it taken away. Des Moines enters. Now Leo comes away with it. Leo's going to send it deep. Smart play, dump and chase. Parker's there. Comes all the way out of the zone. Donner chips it over to Tegan Dahlberg, and he's going to send it in deep. Ricochets right through the center. Paul with a chance, and it just deflects high. Tegan sent that one deep. It bounced right down Broadway in the slot. Paul King thought he had it. 1:12 left to go, second period. Stars with a 1-0 lead. Referees. Conference there at the net. Oh, we dropped the puck. Stars go away with it. Centering pass, nobody there. Chipped up and out. Clausen. Broadfoot to Nickel. Paul, he stays with it. He has a nose for where that puck is. Staples a kid to the glass. Broadfoot. Lost to Clausen. Nickel about turned into one, but that Oak Leafs player was feeling generous. Rose. Puck under his feet. Centers it. Loose puck. King going after it. Goalie thought he froze it. He did not. 25 seconds left to go in the period. Nickel lost it. Loose puck in the middle. Back to the top. 10 seconds left in the period. Nickel comes away with it. Kicks it ahead. Might get one more shot up. That'll do it, though. And we will go to the third and final period with Lincoln hanging on to a 1-0 lead. On a Halloween night, it's been a good one. Stay tuned. We'll come back a little early this time. A few more senior spotlights. We talk about what's up ahead for Des Moines, or for the Stars next weekend. And then we'll finish this one off with what should be a really good third period. Stick around, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Ready for period number 3. I promised you we'd be coming back a little bit earlier. I lied. But have no fear. We will get to our senior spotlights here this period. 1-0, Stars leading. That second period was super competitive. A couple of power play opportunities for Des Moines, and they could not capitalize. They are going to be moving left to right on your radio dial. Stars are going to be in the whites. They are heading to the south end of the ice box here. It's going to be Trenton Bauman taking the face off. Taylor Dahlberg in there. Cade Carlson at the other wing. Loose puck on the far side. Carlson lost his stick. He gets it back. Sent around to the near side now. Out to the top. Right back around on a fresh sheet of ice. Sent in. Vest flicks that away with the stick. Merrick Vest has played a really solid game in net here. Stars break out. Carlson tried to redirection through the middle. Here come the Leafs the other way. 3-on-2. Drag. That one gets deflected up into the netting, and we'll have a face-off. These teams are going to get to know each other pretty well. We will be at the Mid-America Recplex in West Des Moines Saturday evening, 6 o'clock for the junior varsity, 8 o'clock for varsity, and then we'll do it all over again Sunday morning. Face off, Sam Rose in the circle. Chipped ahead, Ethan Nickel kept in the neutral zone by Des Moines. Or to the Leafs. Shot, deflected. Poke check. Broadfoot in there. Sent back deep by Des Moines. Fires wide from the top of the circle. Sent up and out by the Stars. And we'll have an ice. 15-18 left to go in the game. Just getting started here in the third period. Stars hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Off of an early goal by Cash Schwartman, senior. Tegan Dahlberg in their defense. He took a shot early in the first. Speaking of taking a shot, Riker Noden takes one. He'll give one back right there in front of the penalty box. I'm saying it's good to see Tegan back out there after taking an early shot in this game. Down in front of the Stars bench. So a little tit for tat there. Trading some body blows. Riker Noden. Former football player, played for Lincoln Pius. Just a linebacker type of body. And he plays it like that out here on the ice. Bauman in the draw. Picked up. Sent around. That was a big shot. Taylor Dahlberg threw some skates. Shot. Vest saw it the whole way, blocked it, kicked it aside. There's another shot, save made. Cade Carlson. Pressure applied here by Des Moines. That one gets deflected up into the netting. 14-11 left in the contest. Feels like this one could come down to the wire. Neither team's really been able to assert themselves. It's just been a really even contest. Leo Miller's into the face-off circle. That one gets directed to Vest. Loose puck in front of him. He finally puts the glove on it. A lot of traffic in front. And we'll do the draw again. Lincoln comes away with it. This is Cooper Willis sending it deep. Willis had the block and keep it in. Parker sent back out by Des Moines. Neutralized, set back out. That's a shot from the blue line. Here comes Lincoln ahead. Back and forth we go. Nice pass. That shot's going to go wide. Right behind, we got a whistle. Looks like we're going to have a high stick or a hook. The hook called on Cooper Moat. So, Lincoln, once again, down a man. Des Moines goes on the power play. 13:03 left to go in the game. Lincoln hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Insko takes the draw. Controlled by the Leafs. Penalty kill's been good for Lincoln in this game. That one goes up into the seats, almost hits a lucky fan. We'll put that one back out on the ice. Holy smokes. I don't think she saw that one coming in. Only 11 seconds gone on the power play after that stoppage. Leafs have looked good. There's a point-blank shot. It was blocked. Here comes Moines. The Leafs have looked good on their power play. They've been moving the puck really well. They've had their chances. Popped up in the neutral zone. Scrum for it. Lincoln wants it more. Now they're just going to shovel it deep. They come, they enter the zone. Don't have the numbers yet, now they do. Circles around. Back to the point. Right in the breadbasket. Nice save. Tough angle. And they're playing the triangle here. Circling around. Oh, look out. Oh, that's just perfect. That was, you saw that coming. Sneaking in from the backside and a perfect pass, and the power play goal is the neutralizer, and we're tied at 1 apiece. Outstanding play. I'm sure you got a good camera shot of that. That was a pretty goal. I believe that was Grant. Yes, Michael Grant. Prettier assist, but a great goal. We're tied at 1. Here we go. Shot. That's off the side of the net. Ooh, good hit. An open ice right there. perfectly, but oh, they're going to get Hoyle. And another goal the other way. What a turn of events. Just a breakaway. And just like that, Des Moines takes a 2-1 lead. Referee's talking to Hoyle about the hit. Lincoln bench obviously thought it was clean. Puck was in the vicinity for sure. Nevertheless, a goal the other way for the Oak Leafs, and in less than a minute, less than 30 seconds, they've taken a 2-1 lead. Refs conferring with the scores table, talking to the Des Moines coaches. Failed to mention the head coaches, coaching staff for the Oak Leafs. Head coach Scott Long, assistant coaches Robbie George, Austin Greenow, and Derek Hender. Ref coming back over, talk it through. Still conferring with the scorers table. I need an earpiece down to somebody at the scorers table. All right, here we go. 11:23 left in the game. What was a 1-0 Stars lead is now a 2-1 Stars deficit, and it happened fast. Fluttered behind the net, played against the boards. Here comes Leafs on a breakaway. Nope. Good back check there. Sam Rose looking for the loose puck. Dumped into the Lincoln zone. Moet over to Hoyle. Like I said, before that goal was scored, Hoyle was going to get a penalty. And it was going to be another power play. A lot of back and forth in the neutral zone here. Stars can't keep it in the zone. D was playing way deep. Hoyle has it. Change of direction. Cross ice. Chips it ahead. Insko. He's got King in the middle. Flips it to the center. Nobody there. King was wanting it on the boards. Here comes Des Moines. With the neutral zone. Centering pass. Cross ice. Knocked down. Towards the net. Lucky wasn't on net. Good forecheck there by Lincoln. They come back the other way with the dump. Can't keep it in the zone though. Here comes Des Moines. Des Moines got a little bit more jump right now than they had previously. Out to the point. Shot in on Vest. Rebound to the corner. Back out to the point again. Shot again on Vest. Rebound, score. Bit of a shooting gallery here for Des Moines. Vest doing the best he can, but couldn't do anything about that rebound. And the Stars have given up 3 here early in the third. Oakleaf's riding in some momentum here. It's going to be Bauman at the drop. He's going to be flanked by Carlson and Taylor Dahlberg. Donner's in there. Also Tegan Dahlberg. Incidental trip there. No call made. Taylor. Let's keep it on the forehand. It's knocked off the puck. Right around in the corner. Leafs send it up and out. Carlson retreats to go get it. Carlson on a rush. Through the center. Poke check. Gets it back on the stick. Shot. Save made. Tegan keeping it in. Holding the line. His brother takes it to the center. Gets knocked off the puck. Not before he got a shot off. Just went wide. Gets it back. Tries to go to the center. Tegan. That one goes up into the netting on a deflection. 8:03 left to go. And the tables have turned in this one. Decent puck possession there for the Stars. They have dug themselves a hole here in the third period. 3-1, Des Moines on top. It's going to be Sam Rose, Paul King, Ethan Nickel on this line. A.J. Hoyle's back there, along with Cooper Moak. Out into the neutral zone. Leafs. Hit the brakes. Puck played down into the corner. Behind the net. Centering pass. Right in front of. We got a scrum in front of the goalie. Look out. Look out. That is bad. Paul going after. That is not good. He was slammed to the ice. That is A.J. Hoyle down on the ice. Slammed to the ice. Some kids are getting sent to the locker room, it appeared. Paul's going to go to the box. He was just standing up for his buddy. Hoyle is wobbly. He is wobbly getting to the bench. That was a tough look. So for you not so long time hockey watchers, typical rule of thumb is the goalie's area, that blue paint down in there, that's kind of sacred territory. You don't bump into the goalie. You don't rush the goalie. Sometimes when a scrum happens down in there, it's typically because an opponent was encroaching on a goalie, and that's when things get weird. And that was just one of those things that, especially in high school and college and some of those advanced leagues here, you will see that. A.J. Hoyle was slammed to the ice. I believe that's by the Oak Leafs player that's in the box right now, Pennington. Paul King retaliated, and he was throwing some punches. Pennington lost his bucket. Refs are conferring out here how they want to handle it. It's probably going to get messy. So this typically will rise to the level of a 10-minute misconduct, 10-minute major. Then it gets a little bit more weird if it's a major misconduct, and if it has intent to it. That comes with a stiffer penalty. And it could mean some game suspensions. And I say that with a plural on it. I may know that because my son may have had one of those last season. Paul King's going to the bench. Paul King's going to the showers. Well, he's done for the night. So Paul King's dad is down there. He's kind of making sure that everything's written down in the books correctly. Don't think he's agreeing with everything that the referee is referring. So Leo Miller's going to serve the penalty, which will be a major. He's going to be here in the box. Let's see what they call up for Pennington here. Refs filling in Eric Alexander, the head coach. Now the head referee's going to come over, talk to Eric. So they're going to take AJ Hoyle to the locker rooms, getting some assistance from some teammates. Hope he's okay. He went down really hard. And it was forceful. Everybody could go back and watch the replay. Hey, it's not an easy job when you're wearing the stripes. I completely get it. It's easy to second guess. And there's no luxury of instant replay in something like this, in a league like this. They'll talk about it. It'll be reviewed. Video does get reviewed after the fact. That goes into consideration of what kind of penalties might come with a major misconduct. They will review tape to determine intent to injure, if that's the case. So we'll see how this goes. Long conversation with Eric Alexander, the Junior Stars head coach. He's not happy about it. Well, I can't think of a better time than right now to go ahead and do another senior spotlight. Well, let's talk about AJ Hoyle. AJ, like I said, he's okay. Senior spotlight defenseman, but he's one of the quickest defensemen out there. His favorite things about hockey? Grossy functions. I'm going to have to touch base with him on that. Pre-game song, broadcast live by T.I. Get it? Pre-game food, PB&J. Can't go wrong. I saw my son walking around with one already tonight. He likes the quote from Coach Eric, win a period, win a hockey game. Again, you can check out highlights, all of our seniors, our senior spotlights on our YouTube page, which you are on right now. And if you're not liked and subscribed, all that mumbo jumbo, why don't you go ahead and hit a like. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Come on back next weekend. Okay, we're back after all of this mess. Five-minute major with a game misconduct. All right, we're back to live action. (3-1) Stars trail here after a lot of hijinks and an injured player. Leaps far side. So we're playing a 5-minute power play here for Des Moines after all of the whistles. The 5-minute major is called on Paul King. I'm sure it was the retaliation. Saw some rabbit punches kind of to the helmet being thrown. And in high school hockey, it's kind of an instant no-no, regardless of the circumstances, and that's hard to control. Drop pass here. Ooh, nice attempt there. Bauman tried to feather it over. Tried to put it on Dahlberg's stick, couldn't do it. Campbell, Bauman. Oh, are you kidding me? That was about as egregious as you could get. With a cross check right into the boards. Grant, shot through the legs. Good save there by Merrick Vest. Now the refs are going to get real quick to come in and separate any congregation of players opposing teams. 5:35 left in the game. Stars trail 3-1. Argument in front of the bench. As Eric Alexander, the head coach, is feeding it to the linesman over there. Carlson kind of comes in high there. No call. They're letting him play now. Shot. Blocked up into the netting. Good save there by Merrick Vest. Again, 2 minutes 37 seconds left on the Des Moines power play after a 5-minute major penalty on Paul King. Taking their time. They've had a really good power play setup, the Oak Leafs have here tonight. Player down in front. Checking words. He wants to swing a stick. Tegan Dahlberg being physical out there. And a save made, Merrick Vest. Yeah. Tegan feeding it to that guy down low. Minute 57 left in the Des Moines power play. 4:38 left on the game clock. Leo Miller serving the penalty in the bench. Send that guy out of the circle. New guy comes into the draw. Schwartman battling in the corner. Back out to the point. Far circle. Shot through the middle. Comes back out. Vest. Kick save. Rebound. Nobody there. Triangle set up again. Played back behind now. Grant lets it go by. And Des Moines will have to reset. Minute 20 left to go. Riker Noden coming in hard with a check. Yeah, Noden wants a piece. He's coming hunting. Here come the Leafs. Poke check, nicely done. Riker Noden. Playing like the linebacker I knew he was. What a shift by him. Poked away. Bauman. 45 seconds left on the Des Moines power play. Grant for the Leafs. Top of the circle, floats, waits, looks, shoots. That one goes high and wide. Redirected right into the net. Streaking guy right into the crease. Put a stick on it and it redirected right up into the corner. That one hurts. It's 4-1. .310 left to go in the game. It's a major penalty. That power play still remains. You're still on a penalty kill here for another 17 seconds. Bauman, drop pass. Dahlberg at the blue line. Leo Miller's out. The penalty is mercifully over with. But not before the damage was done. Insko shot. Rebound, nobody there. Brushed aside. Comes out of the zone. Block shot. Broadfoot was there to block it. Taylor looking for somebody in the middle. Gets pinched. Carlson. Insko's there as well. Carlson can't open it. Taken away, and here comes Des Moines. Under 2 minutes to play. Turnover. Block shot. Great job by getting in front of that one. Trevor Broadfoot. Vest with another save. Trevor Broadfoot just laid out for that slap shot. Well, I know they'll be frustrated and disappointed with how this one turned out. The good thing is you can turn around and have a good week of practice and see them on their own ice next weekend. Minute 20 left. 4-1 Des Moines on top of Lincoln. It started off the third period as a 1-0 Lincoln lead. Things got a little hectic from there. Noden sends it in deep. Noden with an epic shift the last time he was out on the ice. Laid offside there. Here come the Leafs. Under a minute to play. Varsity will drop to 1-2 going into next weekend's rubber matches with this same Oak Leafs team in Des Moines. That one goes into the netting. 37 seconds left to go. Rose into the circle. Time running down, 30 seconds. Played behind the net. Shot. Save made. Rebound sent to the boards. Loose puck in front. Good blocker save. Good blocker save. That did not go in. And the time runs out. And that's how you don't quit. That's how you hang on. Hard fought to the end. I know that third period didn't go the way they wanted it to. And they will see this Leafs team again for a couple of tilts next weekend. I'm going to suggest you might want to tune into those. That could be interesting. Stars Varsity drops this one 4-1. Junior Varsity, the early match tonight. Stars win 3-1. So they split the night's games. We'll shake some hands. Probably won't forget about it, but they will see each other next weekend. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It was fun to do. Be along for the ride next weekend, so we will talk to you then. So long, everybody.